What's going on? It's your man, DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy, TJ, the mayor.
It's your man, Aro.
This is Beyond the Tracks podcast.
Your podcaster's favorite podcast. Dog, this is what I'm feeling right now. This is what we doing right now. This is what we doing. I was listening to our old shit, bro.
Yeah.
In Des Moines, Maine.
What's fly to you?
It's me. It's Swift, man. Come on. And we won't get flagged for that, right? Yeah, that's us.
Woo. This sounds like this is gonna be a balling podcast right here.
Looking like a star. And y'all trying to hate on me.
Come on.
I don't even give a fuck, dog. I don't even give a fuck. That's how I'm bringing it in today, man. I feel good. I'm listening to our old shit, man. I'm like, bro, we had a motherfucking banger for a mixtape, man.
It was before our time, though. That's the thing. We was a little early.
Yeah, that's
we was fine. A little early.
Shout out to Maine. What up, Maine?
The boy Maine, a.k.a. Swift. When this song came out, he was Swift. Shout
out Atlanta. That's where he at right now.
ATL. Where we at right now? The Money Road. This is actually the evolution of the Chronicles of Money Road. This is part of the Chronicles.
Is that what it is?
Can we do a pod mixtape?
Yes.
That'd be a great idea, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
That'd be a great idea.
Coming 2022.
What's going on, man? This is the Beyond the Tracks podcast. Yo, check this out. Before we go any further, we have been slipping on our on our plugs before we get started because we jump right onto it. But before we go any further, man, I want to give a huge shout out to 8 Mile Vodka, my boy Mikey Shoemaker, George Berkeles, the Tomey brothers, and everybody over there at 8 Mile Vodka. Thank you for supporting us. You guys, please go out there and check out this vodka. It is the truth. I'll tell you this. Just go out and then hit us in the comments or hit me on Instagram or something and just tell me what it's all about because I know that you're not going to say anything bad about it.
My brother, he had mentioned it actually he didn't even say, man, this vodka I'm sipping on is amazing. And I said, you know, it's 8 Mile, bro. You know, it's okay. You can tell the people what it is. My sister hit me. Oh, you got to put me on, bro. You got to put me on. So for sure.
Bro,
they in Ohio.
I give it away for gifts. I mean, like, I don't give a damn if you drink vodka or not. You gonna get a fifth from me on your birthday, on whatever it is.
On your birthday, on your grandma's birthday, on Jesus' birthday,
and you got to drink it with me, cause I like to drink.
Yeah, you do. Mike, what you got for our sponsorship?
Man, you know, as always, man, we got JC Quality Construction. He does everything from the 2x4 to the key to the front door. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast. He will give you 15% off all materials. His number is 734-652-9715. And hit him up. Like I said, mention Beyond the Tracks podcast. He will give you 15% off of all materials. So hit him up and get something done.
Yeah,
tell him Rome said he still wants his nickels back. Yeah. When y'all hit him up, let him know Rome still wants his nickels back.
He be spiking our drinks, man.
I'm not done with it.
When we play them card games, he be spiking our drinks, bro. Because for some reason, I can't focus whenever he's around.
Fuck what y'all talking about. I want my quarters back from your ass and his ass and your ass.
Didn't get them back.
Because I went to go wash my car the other day, and I had like $3 in quarters, whereas before I had like $50 in quarters.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Nickels here at Beyond the Tracks podcast studios. Let's do next week.
Okay.
But we really do need to have us a nice little card party, little shindig or
a hootenanny. We're gonna have a hootenanny, bro.
A little
bro, I've been waiting. I can't wait for it to get nice out. Listen, I cannot wait for it to get nice out because the downtown. Me and Tino Amaya was talking about this. Shout out to Tino Amaya and Amaya's right down the street. We was talking about this, man. I kept bringing up, like, I can't wait for it to get warm out. Now that we're downtown, Brain Jerk's down here, like, all these different people are down here. Like, we're going to throw a hell of a fucking hootenanny this year.
Absolutely.
Like a straight up hootenanny. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. We're doing a hootenanny.
I'm with it. I'm going to do the hoop.
Listen, Michael. Listen, Big Mike, listen.
That tickles him too.
If somebody was talking about, bro, we're throwing a fucking hootenanny. We're Midwestern.
I'll be there.
We're a little bit of city, a little bit of country. You can't tell me that you're not about to be like, a hootenanny?
What the fuck is that?
I'm intrigued. What's up? What's happening?
Mm-hmm. And
That's like the hold down showdown that they used to have or whatever. But bro,
But we got a hootenanny.
a hootenanny?
Hootenanny.
Are we gonna be able to play spades? I know y'all play
Not
poker.
at a not
I know
at,
y'all
not
play
at a
poker.
hootenanny.
Fuck yeah, you can. Why can't
Can we
you?
play spades?
You gonna play pinochle,
Bro,
at a hootenanny.
Bro, I'm playing.
play
There's two
peanut.
things I'm playing at the hootenanny.
What?
I'm playing during the day. I got the cornhole boards, the Michigan cornhole boards ready
Yes,
to go.
you do.
That's
Yes, you
for
do.
Custom made.
That's a
Shout out to my
hootenanny.
boy
That's a
Brian
hootenanny.
Smith.
That's a hootenanny.
Brian Smith made me the dopest fucking cornhole boards in the world.
I got
And when it gets late night,
Is cornhole a Michigan thing?
no. When it gets late night, I'm busting spades, bro.
Please.
I'm busting spades.
Please. I don't think us three have ever played spades together. Ever.
No, because we was all locked up at different times.
And we play poker. We
I've
get together.
never
We
been
play other
locked up.
board games. What about an adult, not XXX adult? I mean, just grown folk, like card
Game night?
party. Yeah, game night.
Yeah,
game
you know
night
what?
where you play not charades.
Yeah,
but,
I've
those
done
kind
that,
of
man.
games, yeah.
Actually, the game that you play at your house with the nickels and quarters and all that stuff.
Michigan rummy.
Michigan rummy.
We actually played that. Shout out to my homegirl,
AKA Tripoli.
Whitley McCart. We was over at her house. This is right after we bought our house. This is probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. And she was like, "Hey," she lives down the street from me now. She's like, "Hey, why don't you guys come over?" And that's the first time we played that game. And they were high rollers. Like you got to bring $100. Like you know
I
how
bet
you
that's
guys
fun,
do
though.
quarters.
I bet you that's fun, though.
They do
Damn.
dollars. Oh, it was me and my
And
girl
then we
lost
side
some
bet.
fucking money.
And we side bet on everything.
Everything.
Dude,
Everything.
I lose $200 to Rome on side betting with quarters.
Man, it ain't $200, but yeah.
No.
We side bet on.
No, he
everything.
loses $200 in quarters because he just forgets where he puts his jar at because he likes to get drunk during his little hootenanny.
We'll be playing the real game, but we got a side bet. We got about 4 side bets. You know, who got the highest ace? Who got the lowest deuce? Who got the? So before we done, it's about 8 or 9 piles of money, and we'll do
Wrong.
a poker hand.
Wrong, listen. That's just us blacking up
Right.
a white game.
A white game.
That's what we do.
Exactly.
That's,
You're right.
That's all we do.
No, that's fair to say.
Exactly.
That's
I
absolutely
mean,
fair.
Tripoli, aka Michigan Rummy, is a pretty Caucasian game.
I've never heard of it till I played with y'all. Never even heard of it.
And I got it from white folks. And I love it. Thank
It's
you, white.
a fun game.
Thank
It
you,
is a fun
white
game.
people.
And before we go any further, a couple more shout outs. We was just talking about Tino, and he has a really incredible night coming up, man. He's once a month. He is doing a comedy night at Amaya's on every first Friday of the month. It's going to be really dope because his place is like a smaller room, you know what I mean, than our Jokes and Jams event. So it's like a smaller room, so it's a little bit more intimate. DJ Biggs Mike's going to be DJing over there.
I am?
Yes, you are, sir.
Totally focused.
Oh,
we'll be in the
Totally
building.
focused.
I'll be in the building.
And on that note of comedy, man, me and a lot of guys that I fuck with, there's a group that we got called Jokes and Jams. Never Say Never presents Jokes and Jams. Have another hootenanny going down. I said hootenanny. Yes, I did again. Hootenanny going down March 5th at the Masonic Temple here in Monroe.
Yeah, man.
March 5th, man. There's going to be a lot of incredible shit going down. This is the teaser. Next podcast, I'm gonna put the lineup because it's more the jams of the Jokes and Jams. This time we're jamming out. We got singers, we got rappers, we got band, we got comedy.
Okay.
Yes, it's gonna be dope, man. So Jokes and Jams, March 5th, Masonic Temple. It's going down, people.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Any more shout outs before we get going, man?
Man, we can shout out so many people. Like you say.
Listen, I'm going to shout out Stitched by Jamel Xavier.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Once
sir.
again, I always slip on him, but as you can see,
Yep.
he's got me right
Keep
again.
you together.
Everything, anything that's stitched on my body, it comes from him because it's dope. So, shout out, Jamel. What's up?
Yes,
Yeah, man. So we're in the studio. We had to get it in today. Actually, today's Tuesday. This comes out on Friday.
Right before the storm.
We had to
It's the
come
quiet
get it
before
in,
the
man.
storm.
The quiet before the storm, bro. The calm before the storm.
Yeah, man.
Bro, we got like 135 inches coming.
Listen,
I don't.
It just
That's
snowed
what the
me,
news
though.
told me. They said it could be 1
That's how
inch
they
or
acting.
75 inch.
That's how they act.
I don't know what's happening.
Dude, I go to Kroger's. I'm telling you.
bro, it was
Listen,
crazy.
Listen, I got bowled by an old lady. Get out the way.
They jam in your cart into the corner so you
Right.
can't go nowhere. Yeah, it was.
I was in Meijer last night, and all I needed was one item, and I really didn't need to go out to get anything but this one item. So I go to Meijer because I'm thinking Meijers bigger, so it's not going to be as packed as like a Kroger or something.
Wrong.
No, I was dead wrong. But I was in there in a different mindset because I'm like, I could leave my card if I really wanted to if I get annoyed.
Right.
But watching, like, there's a lot of
I left
different
mine.
things.
Yeah,
I was people watching. There's a lot of Karens at Meyer last night. A lot of Karens.
I believe
a lot of them. A lot of entitled Karens. But my favorite dude, I was going down the aisle where the beer is. On the other side, there is like the snacks and stuff, frozen snacks. Dude's talking to himself and having a jolly time. And he's like, oh, yeah, we got to have this. And he pulls out the big pack of, not Tootsie Rolls, pizza rolls. Puts them in his cart. Well, as I'm approaching, I start...
The 50-pound bag?
Yeah, I start, right. I start checking out his cart. You know, I'm being nosy and shit. He's got a case of beer, a fifth. He's got some toaster strudels.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Breakfast?
Like, yeah, man, he's
single.
got some of them prepackaged burritos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was grabbing the pizza rolls, and I was thinking, I got to get like this dude. Like, if I had no care, like a storm was coming, he's about to live his best life. He's about to probably sit there playing video games.
Right.
Or watching Netflix.
What exactly? Binging Ozark, the new season of Ozark, drinking some beer, having a couple shots, eating pizza rolls through this whole fucking storm we're about to have. And I was like, man.
Fuck y'all.
You just struck a nerve with me, though, when you said Ozark, bro. I'm not going to do no spoilers for nobody.
Then shut the hell up.
Yeah, don't do it because I'm only on the third episode.
Okay.
I'm behind.
Of
I'm a
the
very
new
busy
one.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to go back and rewatch. I had to rewatch like the last 4 episodes. I'm now at the new episodes. So.
But that's one of the things though, like that you do when you know a big storm's coming.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you
For real, we haven't had something like this in a while.
In a good while.
And it really, what it really does is it really makes you think like, what do you like to do? Because when work tells you not to come in, and you know that you can't get out and do things, and you know you can't like really be around your family, like everybody's gonna stay inside, like, you know, this is my time to do what the fuck I want to do.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm tickled because we are bugging out. Right, we're supposed to get anywhere from 8 inches
to 135
to like 14, right?
Like, it's
No, it changed today, 11 to 15
11
to 15. Okay, so
with the ice.
of course, I hit up the homie JJ, JJ the jet plane. Y'all know JJ. He's in the UP.
Okay.
So I'm like, bro, like when you coming home, you know, Dana's hitting him up.
Right.
When you coming home, make sure you're safe, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, why? And Dana's like, the storm. And he was like, what storm?
Right.
Dana's like, we're supposed to get like 13, 14 inches. He was like, I'm in the UP. We've been getting 11 inches a day for the last week.
Right. Exactly.
Like, why y'all tripping?
Yeah, he's up there.
And I'm like, oh, that's
That's real snow.
that white people stuff.
Yep.
Why people?
P-I-P-O. White people.
Facts. I'm like, damn, he ain't worried about
But that motherfucker goes out and shoots bears and shit, though, bro.
That's true.
When we was at his house, remember that one New Year's Eve we was all kicking it at his house, and for appetizers, like he hosted it at his house, and then for appetizers, it was like that bear meat with like that butter sauce thing that he made. I was like, oh shit, this is real
I
life.
kind of remember that.
Yeah.
I think I
UP
probably
shit.
Trashed or something. I probably was,
We was
trash.
trash.
Yeah. I
were.
vaguely
Like,
remember that.
I remember showing up and y'all was already trashed, and it was like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I was like,
And
I
listen,
vaguely remember
JJ is the best person in the world to motivate you to get things done in the wintertime because he's gonna feed you some crazy shit. That's actually good. And then
He always got some good weed.
he does.
He always got some good weed.
Well, no, but he buys that for friends. He doesn't actually smoke that.
Right.
He buys it for friends.
I smoke it.
Like he does that. The alcohol.
I'm that friend.
He always has alcohol. I'm like, dude, how does your bar stay
Packed.
full all the time? And then I realized, I was like, he don't drink. You ever realize that? When you hanging out with JJ.
You're right.
Listen,
I've never seen
when
him
you
take
hanging
a
out
drink.
no,
with
he'll
JJ.
have a drink with you to not be rude.
But have
a
you,
drink.
yes. Have you noticed?
And
that?
feed you
He'll
drinks
literally
too.
buy you a
Yes.
Yeah,
fifth.
he'll feed you drinks too.
He'll buy you a fifth. I remember my birthday, he brought over a fifth of Crown Apple, toast with me, and then never touched it again. He literally had water.
Listen, watch him.
He introduced me to Sheridan. You remember Sheridan?
The coffee liqueur?
It was on one side it was liquor,
Cream.
The other side is
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah,
And when
I
you
do remember
pour it-
that.
Yeah, when you pour it, it mixes in together. Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I think they make it in Puerto Rico or something like that. Because he had to go out of town to get it, or he had to.
I don't know.
He
No,
would get it.
He flew it in.
Yeah, he would get it when he fly out.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I found it.
I remember.
I found it at Danny's. The
And it was
problem
bad.
was it was so
It was bad,
old
yep.
because nobody fucks with that.
Yeah,
Does that stuff
wrong.
spoil?
they don't know nothing about it.
The milk part was
The cream part,
The
yep.
cream part, yeah,
Yep.
it looked spoiled, and I'm like, and the bottle was dusty as a motherfucker.
Okay, so my question is, with this fucking snowstorm coming, what y'all gonna be doing? Are y'all stocked up with alcohol?
Not really.
Are y'all stocked up with? Are you stocked up with your weed? Did Junebug hook you up?
Man,
Did he get you right?
That just be what's a BTT or exclusive. I'm trying to slow down.
You doing too much.
I was doing too much.
Oh, for real?
For real, bro. I just
You was doing too much?
and I'm getting older, man. I went to see
Doing
my doctor, bro.
Doing too much of what though?
Everything, bro. No, not
Sir,
not illicit drugs.
Hey, what Mike F say?
Meaning, doing too much is just living fast, man. I went and talked to my doctor, man, and he basically told me that I should be drinking a gallon of water a day. And I tried. I really tried.
Ain't that shit hard?
I'm like, how much water does this dude expect me to drink? And a day? Come on.
Syrup, painkillers, cigarettes, weed, Hennessy, vodka. I'm on everything. I'm on everything. You remember the Mike Epps song? I'm on everything. You the doctor. You was on everything.
I ain't even drinking today. I'm just trying to, I'm getting
That's
older,
right.
bro. So
Well, then what are you gonna be doing during the? Like, are you a video
I'm
gamer?
probably gonna be shoveling. Tell you the truth, I'm the only, I'm the only guy, so I'm probably gonna.
If you guys listen, if you guys go, if the listeners go back and you watch one of our first episodes, Rome has an epic story about how one day for Father's Day, or maybe it was for Christmas, he got a shovel.
Father's Day.
They got him a shovel.
In the summertime.
In the summertime, they got him a shovel. Well, now you can use that shovel, bro.
Hey, I use it. Trust me.
Is it one of the curved shovels?
Yeah, it's a good shovel.
So it's ergonomic. Ergonomics, you're good with the ergonomics.
It's a good shovel. You know what would have been a better gift? Somebody doing it for me. Pay somebody to come shovel this shit for me. But
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, bro.
You gonna come shovel that snow?
I'm gonna call you. It depends. Let me see how I feel when I shovel mine.
Man.
And if I'm feeling all right, I'll come help. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it, but I'll come help.
Hey, he took a little trick out of my playbook. His wife, shout out to Nina Chic Boutique. His wife sent me a video of him. Instead of shoveling the snow, he had the leaf blower.
Oh, I seen it.
And
Yeah,
was blowing
she
it.
sent it to me too.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sent that. So she just sending that shit around.
And you turn around smiling.
Yeah.
I seen it. You got the leaf blower. He got
was
the
being
leaf
a good
blower
little
out there.
Negro.
Bro, I can't believe she sent that to people. I didn't know that.
No, but that's a good trick though. I'm glad that you picked it up. I used to do that shit when I did landscaping. I used to do that shit with the backpack.
Let me
with the
show you.
backpack blower.
Shout out to Jordan Madison because
changed
Jordan
on to it?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you can do this, and I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
They call that an old army trick.
Yeah, I should have called BS on me. And the reason I say that because this dude, and especially this dude, every time he come over my house, man, if you don't shovel that lawn, if you don't rake them leaves, if you don't shovel that walk.
No, you got to shovel the walk.
Actually, you came over, right? You came over.
It takes 8 years to get to your house through the walkway, bro. That's without snow.
Like,
Bro, listen.
if you don't shovel this snow.
Oh no, yeah, I remember that because I had to drop off that USB flash drive to you, and I'm like, bro, I don't even feel safe coming up these steps. I asked him about his homeowners. For real, I asked him about his homeowners insurance.
You got to, bro. Listen,
I want to be protected. Listen, and you do too.
I've known Rome for 20 years. I can personally say, not to say he hasn't done it, but I have never seen him rake a leaf, shovel a sidewalk. I've never seen. And
here's the thing: he lives in the city, so it's actually like he has to.
Bro, listen,
or he'll get fined.
I've never seen it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I've never seen it.
Hey,
I get up on the weekends, like I'm raking leaves. I'm taking care of my yard. Rome be like, Rome come over and be like, dude, your fucking yard looks amazing.
Amazing.
I'm like, bro, I ain't do nothing but cut the grass.
No, he lying. He'll come out, he be like, you see how you know how people they do like give you know how you get a line on your cut up? That's how his lawn be. I'd be like, dude, how you get oh man, I got this tool and I'd be like, bro, no wonder your stuff looks so great. He'd be out there. My Kim Long guy comes over and he sprays me. Oh, you do that too? Let me see.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I really don't. I do all my own shit.
I did all my own last year. It came out boom, just as good.
I don't like people touching my grass, Ron.
So we not
for
doing
real.
that no more.
Like my girl even tries to cut the grass. I'm like, no, I don't want you touching the grass. I want to do it. That's
right
give it to me. Actually, I went and got a 0-turn 56-inch deck lawnmower last year, and Do I need that? Y'all been to my house. I don't need it.
Wow.
But I just got it because I was tired.
My lawn,
I was tired of taking my time.
My lawn look like a softball
Doing 2
diamond.
hours.
I look like a softball diamond. You come on my house, my lawn is bare, patch over here, patch home plate.
Listen,
home
he said a
plate
softball
over
diamond.
there.
I was like,
I
I've
look
never
like a
seen your shit
softball.
looking that good. Oh, you talking about the Sandlot? This shit look like the Sandlot.
His shit looking like that baseball diamond that everybody forgot about. It's in that neighborhood that's now kind of hood, so they don't really mess with
the
it.
old Custer Field before they built the new one.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
we had a tree in the front yard. Cut that joint down.
It was fucking up. Too many leaves. That bitch dropped like 12 leaves.
Now I'm mad because the neighbors leave, and that's what be pissing me off.
The neighbors.
Seriously, it's the neighbors leaves blowing my yard. My one neighbor got a gate on his yard, so they don't blow in his yard. They blow right through my yard, right to that gate on my side. And I be looking at this shit like, this is ridiculous.
Let me tell you something about these Y people. Okay, I got me some good neighbors.
I
don't
bet
give a
you
fuck what
do.
y'all talking about.
I bet
Listen,
you do.
and I live. Y'all see my house across the street is woods. There is 18 trillion leaves in my yard. My neighbor one day, and he knows that I just had the babies and stuff, so he comes over. This is in the fall. He's got a golf cart. He's got this thing that hooks up to the back of his golf cart, a leaf catcher. I
Oh,
don't
you
know if
told me
y'all.
about that. Yeah, you told me about
Bro,
it.
I literally came home one day and my leaves was gone, and then I seen him across the street at the other neighbor's house, or next door at the other neighbor's house, riding around, and that shit was just picking up all the leaves. All he was doing was driving his golf cart.
What do we got for snow?
So, that last storm, that last little bit of snow we got, I come out, it was a Sunday. And so I got the babies all day. I don't even come out the house. You know what I mean? It's like 3 o'clock. I just went out to take out the garbage, and he's got the 4-wheeler with the plow out. My driveway was done before his driveway. I'm like, man,
That's good neighbors.
that's good neighbors,
Do you
bro.
have a snowblower?
I don't.
Do you have a snowblower?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't don't bad then.
You don't have one?
Mm-mm. Oh, hell no.
No, you know what? Because the price of them went
Got a
up
new
last
shovel.
year.
I got a new shovel. I need a snowblower for.
To me, I don't have enough to justify it.
Yeah.
I felt like if I got a snowblower, I'm doing all my neighbors' shit.
You're doing everybody else's shit.
Right,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
people going to call you.
And I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good point. Good
And then
point.
people going to call you to
I'm-
borrow it, or
I'm-
people just going to expect
I'm
you.
an
Oh, well,
asshole.
I got a shovel. You got a snowblower. Why don't you come? No, I paid for this snowblower. That's
Bro,
what the fuck I'm doing.
JJ is my neighbor. I love that guy. I ain't shoveling shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you ain't
Your
got a
property
drive.
line stop right here.
But you ain't got a driveway, though. You know what I mean? So that makes
good
it
point.
different.
You gotta-
If you had a driveway, you'd probably get one.
Yeah.
You got
Good
two
point.
walkways.
No, because we're getting the driveway done this summer coming up.
Oh, shit.
I can't-
Moving on up.
Listen, with this Beyond the Tracks podcast thing, I came into a little something.
My
something.
man.
You know what I mean?
My man.
I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you know,
So what? So you're gonna be at home probably for the next 4 or 5 days. What does a day in the life in a snowstorm when you can't leave consist in a DJ Big Mike household?
ooh. Well, one, I'm never off work, so
Good
I
point.
can.
I mean,
from
you don't have to
home.
drive 18 miles.
Right. You
can work from home.
I'm sorry, 80 miles or whatever the fuck you drive.
right. 45 miles one way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. 2 ways, 80 miles or whatever it is.
So, shout out to my boss. She was like, "Yeah, go ahead and work from home. Next couple of days, we'll figure it out on Friday." She lets me work from home, but that's the
what's
thing.
up.
I'm working from home, so it's like
You're not gonna dip off though in the middle of working and go check out that episode of Ozark.
bro. Listen, this is the thing. I busted my ass to make sure the census was up. I'm at budget.
You sweet.
I got one bed left. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna wake up at about 8:30. Go downstairs, go into the office, set all my stuff up. The first person that says, "Mr. Jones is ready to come and admit to your facility tomorrow," done. Run it. Got to bed. Let's go.
Aye.
And then once that's done, it's really simple. Now it's from my couch, on my phone, full. We're full.
Boom.
We're full.
Yeah, but what are you gonna be doing though?
You know what? Honestly, man, I pulled out the rig tonight.
What rig?
The rig, my DJ rig.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what was going on. I was confused
I was
in the
thinking about a
moment.
truck.
You
I
talking
thought
about
you were about a truck.
I'm like,
No.
what? What are you with the cartel? You've been watching too much Ozark.
You sharpen up your skills?
Merch.
You sharpen up your skills?
My plan is to I'm gonna get on them 1s and 2s tomorrow and just
that's what I'm talking
play.
about. That's what I wanted to know.
Play, yeah.
What are you gonna do with that time?
I'm gonna play.
That's what's up.
Because to me, man, listen, like
Well,
I know
as
that
you
a lot
just
of
let
people.
me know, like I got a gig coming.
You do got a gig coming up.
I gotta get sharp.
Well, that's the thing though that I always think about, like with stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like now that I'm older and shit. Like before, I'm like, oh, snowstorm. I'm staying home from work. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Well, the first thing I think of is now I get to spend more time with my babies. You know what I mean? It's another 8 hours to 12 hours that I won't be at work. I spend time with my babies.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then when they're napping or whatever, or my spare time, now I'm like where I used to play video games or something. I'm thinking about like doing stuff for this or
Right.
you know what I mean? Or
I do.
just
I
like
understand.
or doing some house projects that need to get done.
Absolutely.
Because our old studio is now turning into the girls' playscape. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
what's up.
You gonna put up there,
bro, it's about to I'm talking about we're about to have WWF.
bro?
We're gonna have a ring up there.
That's what's up.
We're going to have, for real, I'm putting a TV on the wall. Everything's got to be baby proof. I'm baby proof in the house this weekend.
Hold on, before you go there, I'm sorry, but I did talk to our landlord today, and today is actually going to be the last day that we're going to be here at the studio, and
So we going back?
yeah, we got to go back. So you can't do all that.
You can fight my girls for that.
Right.
I mean, go ahead. You can get in that ring if you want to.
No, we straight.
Off the top ropes, my guy.
I'll pay double rent tomorrow. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. No, man, for real. Like, I know that there's a lot of people that, like, like acting like they haven't been in Michigan for at least most of their life, and they get like depressed and shit around this time. And it's like, yeah, but I mean, you got to think about time. Rome always reminds me of this, that time is so valuable. And when you get time, sometimes to chill. So I read this meme today where it said something about and I'm paraphrasing, something along the lines of sometimes when a storm comes, it's just to clear out a path for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
I
be
read
worried
that
about
too.
the storm, but you don't
I read that
see
too,
what you
yeah.
get out of that. You seen that today?
Yeah, I seen
that. It's what you get out of it. I get extra time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's a valuable thing.
Man.
Some people look at a
most
storm.
valuable thing we have.
Some people look at a storm, and that's the way they get money because they do landscaping, they do snow removal, so they're looking at the money. I'm fortunate enough that where I can go, you know what? I get time for me and for my life and what I like to do.
Yep.
So the whole depression thing, I don't know. Tell me how y'all feel about it because I guess I don't get depressed during snow time and stay inside time like
what, though?
some people do. I don't know.
I can tell you though, man. Like honestly, like wintertime, like that's what pushes me and my girl to really consider either getting a winter home or like that's what we're planning for because both of us are kind of the same. Like we get depressed as shit during the wintertime. Like it's like the motivation is just not there. We laying on the couch and because we're so used to wanting to walk downtown.
Y'all are definitely some outside people. Yes,
Yeah.
y'all are
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
some extroverts when
So,
it comes to
yeah.
being outside.
So it's like
just
when-
outside.
Yeah,
in general.
when we can't do that, like just it was something that Dana said to me the other yesterday. As a matter of fact, she said, I said to her, I said, man, I said, if it wasn't wintertime, what would we be doing right now? And immediately she was like, sitting on the deck by the fire lounging. Like that,
Yeah,
she
y'all got
loves
a dope
that.
ass
Like
fire
we
pit.
love that. Like we love being outside, and we love like so when it's winter.
Y'all go on walks and shit. Y'all do.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what's up.
we do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we just take a walk downtown.
I called the name one day. What you up to? We just finna go walk downtown. It's like, where y'all going? Oh, no, we're just gonna take a walk.
Yeah, or ride our bikes. Or
Yeah.
I mean, y'all might not think about it because I'm fat as hell, but I do ride my bike, and I love riding my bike.
When the last time you rode that bike? I'm going somewhere with this.
Oh, well, before the weather broke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is where I'm going with it.
bro, I got a $700 bike.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna
this
ride the
brother-
shit out that bitch.
He
Yeah,
tried
we don't
to
talk
talk
about
me.
that. Yeah, we don't talk about that as much.
He tried
enough.
to talk me into
too?
buying a $500 bicycle.
And then said that it was a starter bicycle.
Nah,
No,
well,
he had the same
Listen.
bitch to me. Did he tell you there was a starter,
Bro.
Well, for right now, go ahead and get this 500. Like,
I
what
said,
comes after the
I'm
$500
gonna stop
boy?
you right there. Yeah, and was serious about it. He said, "No, man, I'm telling you, Rome, you're gonna, bro." I said, "Man, listen, $500 for a bicycle. Come on, man. Come on,
Shout out to Jack's
Come on, bro.
Bikes.
Yeah, shout out to Jack. But you know what, though?
And he do got a nice bike. It is. It's a beautiful bike. And it rides smooth. Look good on you.
And it's gangster.
Yeah.
Both me and my wife's
I can
bikes.
buy me
They
a
black
se-
on
I can
black
buy me
on
a-
black.
A 78, 79 box Chevy for $500.
Bro, I need that hookup.
And then put the
I
wheels on
want one of
it.
them too.
Hold on,
Bro, I
Then
want
put
one
the-
of them too.
No, then put the wheels on it.
And sell it for $35.
And then, nope. Before you do that, one time, just for one summer, you gotta put in some magic wand.
There you go. There you
Dope
go.
boy looking fly as fuck, player than the motherfucker. Carpet sitting high as fuck, player than the motherfucker. Ride down your old hood in Toledo. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be down off LaGrange.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Maybe do a little Batavia and all that shit. Dodgy down there. You feel me? And Blood Central. Rome. I know Junebug
see.
and them. I be acting like I don't know
I see.
Junebug. I know Junebug them.
Hold on, no. I'm being for real. Like, y'all don't get depressed during wintertime? No? Wow.
Kind of.
Not I.
Me, kind of, sort of.
Well, Rome,
But
your
I
ass-
try to stay busy. I try to stay,
And I
doing
guess maybe
stuff.
that's what I need to do.
learning.
You know what's okay, and I get that. I kind of get it, but I don't, because if you just go back to like when you was a kid, right? Think about how fun it would be for you and your wife to have a couple drinks, right? Of some hot type of alcoholic adult beverages, right?
Right.
You remember how we used to heat up the apple cider with
Hennessy
the
and
Hennessy,
apple cider.
yeah, or stuff like that, right?
Right.
And y'all go out there, two grown ass adults make a fucking snowman and see how silly you can get. Like that, you can spend an hour. No, I'm tripping.
No, you
can
cool.
spend
No, you ain't
like
tripping.
you can spend an hour doing that with your lady,
Yeah, that's
and like
cool.
having fun, or have your grandkids over. You got grandkids. Have your grandkids over. You know how much fun it would be to build a snowman with them and see how creative they can get.
Yeah.
like that's how you got to look at things. You know,
Good
it's.
point.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like I can't
that's
wait to
true.
do a snowman with my girls. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's a good
Or take them sledding, or you know what I mean?
My snowman days over. Over.
Listen,
Days over.
TJ gonna throw snowballs at his daughters. I
bet.
guarantee it.
They gonna be
They
throwing
gonna
them
throw
right
'em
back.
Oh, you gonna learn.
bet.
You gonna learn. This how you. This
Today.
how you get down.
But as long as they know that I'm not letting up on them and just throwing a little pity pat. No, this is
Yeah, Layla gonna crack your head open.
Randy Johnson.
Listen,
like my boy Jay Nutty
listen,
say.
Layla-
busting birds open over the plate. Like,
Right.
like you gonna have to. Hey, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I'm going dodgeball on them. I don't even. Hey, they gonna learn today.
Layla gonna put one of them rocks in that boy, hit you right in your head. It's gonna be a wrap.
Wow.
You know what? Let me say this too. Shout out to Dev at the development group.
Yes, sir.
He was basically telling me about they thinking about having a dodgeball.
Dodgeball
a
tournament.
dodgeball
At
tournament.
Level Up.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, them. Now,
I'm
yeah,
in.
yeah. I
I'll
can rock
coach.
with that. I can rock
I'll
with
coach.
that.
No,
That
I'm in
sounds
that.
fun.
I'm in that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'm too fat for that.
And I'm talking about gangster.
Listen, I always say this before I leave work. I'll be like, I'm out. My boss be like, all right, like a fat kid playing dodgeball. Let's go. I'm out
you
quick.
out.
Or speaking of which, like a for real snowball fight, bro. I grew up between Conant and then the Greenwick Lane, and in Greenwick,
Bro.
which was a big apartment complex. If y'all listening, y'all not from where we from. Green was a big apartment complex, a huge apartment complex, and the way they have to push the snow where the bus stops are, the big ass bus stops in front of the courts and shit. You got two sides, so that's like that was always like you get
barrier.
teams, and that's one's a 1-4. Like we got flags, you know what I mean? Capture the flag with snowballs and shit. The snowball fight, like, come on, man.
I gotta say, man.
We're
Greenwick
old, so
was
I'm not
my-
saying we're gonna be doing that, but I'm just
Right, I know
saying.
what you mean. Yeah.
No, Greenwick was my that was snowball fighting kingdom, because you go to the front where they had the
that
big
little hill.
hills,
Yep.
so you could hide behind trees and go up on the hill. Now you got the upper hand, bro. Listen, no, I'm not depressed during wintertime. I'm getting ready. I know what I'm doing tomorrow when the snow drop. I'm
You about to go
I'm
run up
going
on
over
some
to
kids,
Greenwick,
ain't you?
Like, what y'all got? I know where to go, what to
These
do.
kids
Let's
throwing
go.
rocks.
Matter of fact, when
nowadays.
it was
Ain't
when it was
throwing
snowing the
rocks.
other day, I ran into Jake Ellison.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember Jake and Joe, our neighbors back in the day. But here's another thing though: is do y'all see kids doing that anymore?
Nope.
No.
I don't see kids doing nothing no more. Me personally. Now, although I don't be in a place where it's a bunch of kids, but I remember when, like you said, when we were kids,
I'm just saying, driving on the
we was
street.
outside.
Driving down the street. When's the last time you seen a snowball fight driving down the street?
Hold on.
When's the last time you seen?
I haven't.
When's the last time you seen a kid getting a hustle on with that
Shovel
fucking
snow.
shovel?
Very rarely. Very rarely. I can't remember the last time I seen kids out playing football. Just in the
Bro,
in the street
I've
or
seen
in the
more.
yard.
Right.
I've had more adults
come
to my
knocking
house.
your door. Oh yeah.
and say, "Hey, can I shovel your snow?"
Yep. Me too.
You know what? I
children.
actually, one of our cousins, whose kids was that? Was that maybe
Candace's son.
Zena's kids or something? Remember they had that article? The news came out. I was in Arizona at the time, and I seen it on Facebook. Somebody posted
Candace.
it on Facebook.
That was Candace's son. He had the lawn service and
No.
no.
No, what it was they went in Aunt Sister's house. They did Aunt Sister's house. They did a bunch of elderly people's house, like in Elmira, Conan, all this stuff for no money.
That'd be dope.
And somebody called the news people, and they came. They did a little story on
Dope.
it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. This was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I was living in Arizona at the time, and I was like, man, this is because you don't see that.
So
I'm like,
you,
man, this is
so you
really
didn't
dope
have
shit.
to shovel.
No, I had to fucking go inside because so the sun doesn't burn me. What are you talking about? I was on the sun, bro.
You was living the life, but you missed your brother and you had to come back home. So I understand. It's okay. It's okay.
So another
Your
news from
brother missed you
BTT
too, bro.
podcast.
He missed you too.
Oh well.
Okay. I just want you to know.
Oh well. You know what? He didn't appreciate me when I was here. You know. Yeah, man. I would love to pay. This is me being older and mature now. I would love if a kid came up. Don't get me wrong. I love my neighbor plowing my driveway.
Right.
But I would love for a kid to knock on my door and say, "Excuse me, sir, if you don't mind, I'd like to shovel your driveway. $20, whatever the price he says, or just give me something. Whatever you can hook up. Like you're getting the $20 or $30, $40, whatever time it is. Plus, I'm gonna hook you up with some snacks. Like I would love to do that, man, for real.
man.
Think about it. Maybe that's
You know
just the
what?
mature me in
I'ma
me,
tell
but
you what,
just because I would love the fact that somebody's like a kid's actually got that in them to do that.
I'm gonna go grab $40 cash tonight, and I'm gonna wait.
But do that, man.
I'm
Wait.
gonna wait and see.
You know what
I'm not
even
gonna get
doper?
up super early and shovel like I normally do. I'm gonna wait, see if somebody come through.
You know what'd be dope?
Hey, but what happens though? Hold on, not to cut you off, but what happens, Rome? What happens if he waits on that, and we're at like the 10 inches of snow point, and no kids come down the block, and he's got $40 in his pocket and 10 inches
Right.
of snow on his fucking walkway.
Well, check this out, though. Check this out, T. I'm a hustler, right?
You gonna show up?
I'm gonna show up.
He ain't got number 2
Hey,
walkways.
his walkway is real little.
If you got a big enough shovel, you can hit that in one swipe.
I live right around the corner. I'm gonna just pull up.
Don't even gotta drive up. You can walk down the street with your shovel.
You know what'd be dope though? For real talk. If us as a podcast and some of our podcast brothers, the Pod Squad, if we got together and maybe it's not us actually doing it, but us having our children or our nephews or cousins and doing that, taking a day to shovel the elderly and the shut-ins walkways and whatnot.
The disabled.
The disabled. We know enough. We have enough uncles and aunts.
Because I'm gonna keep it a buck,
grandmas.
man. I used to do this for a living. I used to do landscaping. Shout out to Jason Hunter and Hunter's Lawn Service. When I worked with him, a lot of the routes that I would have is the MCOP routes, which not a lot of people know what that is. But you sign up for it's a chore service here in Monroe, and you sign up for it if you're disabled, elderly, stuff like that, and you just give a donation, and their donation never really adds up to what people actually pay. But it's a contract that MCOP gives you, and I would do that contract all the time, and that is kind of I'm just gonna keep it a buck. When a snowstorm like this comes, all the commercial stuff is the big money.
Right.
So that has to get out of the way. So
Right.
people might not get nobody coming to your house for 2 days. What happens? So I'd definitely be cool with that,
if
man.
we put that together and
Let's even try to get
if
on.
we
We'll
can
try to
get-
get on the horn tonight, man.
Yeah.
Just see if we can round up some people just to do something to help out.
We have
And if I don't end up
sweeps,
going to work, man, I'll jump in.
I
I'll
don't know if
help.
somebody doing her lawn or whatnot, but we have
Yeah.
enough aunts and
do it.
uncles and people that
do
we
it.
know who need it done.
And for the listeners
That'd be
out
cool.
there, I know this is going to come out on Friday after the storm's already here, but there still
got more
needs to be
storms.
cleanup,
Exactly.
and there'll be more storms. If you got somebody that wants to be down with it, or you know what I mean,
That'd be
hey,
dope.
let's hook that up, man.
rock.
Love it.
Hey, hit us up at Beyond the Tracks Podcast. Hit us in the DMs, man.
Yep.
We'll make that happen.
That's it.
be
I
real
love
cool.
it. Great
Man,
job, buddy.
I feel like now at this point in the podcast, we can act the fuck up because
because we didn't.
we're really on some community stuff. Not that we're never on community stuff, but I just feel like can we act up now or no? You know what? Let's not act up yet. Because next week I know we're gonna act up next week.
Yeah.
So let's.
Well, I'm mixing 8 Mile and Dirty Blonde, so I'm about to act up.
You act up when you walk in the door before alcohol is even included. I'm just telling you, in case nobody told you.
I tell you what, man.
All right.
What depresses me, like
Man, fuck you, Ron.
shoveling snow.
I'm sorry.
And that it being
That's
too
what-
cold, pumping
Well, no.
gas. And
Ooh,
when it's cold
now
out
gas.
there,
Now that's some
depresses me.
depressing shit right there.
That depresses me.
Pumping gas in the snow is some depressing shit.
I got some funny shit.
Okay.
I got some funny shit,
Is this a I can't make this up
bro.
moment?
You know what? Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here's the
I-
new BTT.
I-
I can't make this shit up
I
segment.
can't make this shit up. So I'm pumping gas. I'm not gonna say where, because their pump was obviously broke.
Okay.
I'm one of those people where I don't put in the thing and then get back in my car. Like I want to be there to monitor because that's what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Right.
Right.
That's what grown-ups do.
Because some
Yeah,
shit can
that's what
happen.
they're
Yes,
supposed to-
I
no,
be
not
it's
Rome.
cold. I be fucking freezing. But you know what? That's just what the fuck you do.
That's being responsible.
So
Yes.
I'm pumping my gas, and on the other side, dude jumps out, puts the thing in, jumps back in his truck. I'm pumping my gas. I'm not really paying attention, but all of a sudden I start hearing something, and I look over,
Just pouring gas, pouring out of
and
thing.
I'm like, is that fucking gas? And it's just like pouring. And I'm like, well, what happened is somehow, some way,
Probably it's frozen.
yeah, it wasn't shutting off the way it's supposed to.
Right.
So I'm just looking. So I stopped mine, and I knock on dude's door. He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Dude, like it's gas pouring out of your shit." He's like, "It'll fucking stop, dude. It'll fucking stop." And I'm like, "Dude, it's pouring out of your truck right now.
Right.
Like it's pouring on the ground." And I bullshit you not. This motherfucker gave me the finger. And I was like,
You can't make that up.
And I don't know if he didn't understand what the fuck I was saying
Right.
or what. But I'm like, immediately, the negus in me came out.
See his loophole he's trying to get. Okay. All right. Just as long as you
Can't charge you
recognize
for
it.
that. Yeah, we can't charge you for that.
The
I like his loophole. I like
the
his
king
loophole.
in me
Right.
came out.
Yes.
And I said, well, fuck you then. Let that shit pour.
Yeah.
But I get done pumping, and I'm looking at all this. Like, literally, dog, it's probably a good $10 worth of gas that's been poured out. But the concerned citizen me went to the fucking thing and was like, dude has gas pouring out of his shit. And that's going to fuck
hazard.
somebody up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what I really wanted was to be like, fuck you. Sit in your truck, motherfucker. Let that bitch run out. When
Right.
you come out there, be like, $185? I only got 16 gallons.
Right.
Hey, you can't save everybody.
Right. I'm like, but bro, like,
Yeah, you can't make that shit up.
Ridiculous.
what would you do? Like
The fact that he gave you the finger though, that was a nice touch. Like I love that. Like he was just like, I know what I'm doing.
and I don't want to say it's because I was black. I don't want to say that. I don't want to make it no race issue. Maybe he thought I was saying to him, hey, you shouldn't be in your truck
Or something.
pumping gas.
Right,
But
right.
I'm just like, I'm trying to explain to him, bro, that shit's pouring out.
Trying to be
And
a
I
good
want,
Samaritan.
and I really want to take, because you know I got some Zippos, and I want to be like,
Fire this one up. Let me fire this one
Okay,
up real
now
quick.
you're acting up.
that's what I wanted.
No, now
Listen,
you're acting up.
I didn't do it.
No.
I didn't do it, but that's what I wanted to do.
Okay,
When he
but-
gave me the finger, I wanted to blow shit up.
Okay.
That was just me.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but let's wrap that one right back in. Reel that one right back in.
Well, and that's why I didn't want to say where it was at, because they might have video. I don't know.
They all have video.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
King.
So whoever that was, I hope you paid a lot of money for your gas that day, pimping.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
What?
We have a co-host
We do?
that will get in his car.
Oh. Psh. Dude, I'm not dude. I ain't even turning the joint off. I'm horrible. I'm serious, bro. I don't even turn it off.
Oh, you
If
try?
it's
so you
cold,
You're just trying to blow yourself
I'm leaving
up, huh?
I'm leaving that mug running. And, oh, you know what really pisses me off though? I gotta go to the window because I can't put my credit card in the machine because they take too much off the top. Dude, I only want to put 15 or 20 in this mug. I put my card in there, they taking 75 off the top. 75 off the top.
Oh, he's got so whatever credit card he has. When you go to a gas pump,
Yep.
What they do is they automatically charge it.
Yep.
To authorize it.
Exactly.
And then they reimburse you what you don't
Yep.
spend. I
Yeah,
get it.
nah. So
And
I gotta
actually, you
walk
should have
up to
known
the
that
window.
because you have a vending machine service, vending machine company, and actually vending machines.
Hold on.
They do the same
I'm
thing.
gonna need you to get your credit score up so that you can get another credit card.
It's funny you say that because I just got checked about that too. Somebody say your vending machine took $5 from me. Seriously, and I had to literally go and explain to them that it don't do that.
It didn't take
It
$5.
didn't take $5. And it was funny because I gave them they $5, but since I had came, since I had drove all the way there, I gave the girl $5. And after I explained to her what happened, she says, "Well, what if they put it back in my account?" And bitch, you owe me $5. What you talking about? Next time you see me, you run me my $5. Let me stop that. If you listen to this, I didn't call you no bitch. No,
I'm gonna need you to buy $15 worth of shit. That's it.
No, we edit.
Right.
We
Boom.
didn't use to edit.
My man.
No, we are going to edit
My man.
the fuck out of that because I don't
My
want.
man.
I don't want this door getting busted in. Talking about here's your $5 and some, and
Punk.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro, I leave that joint running. I'm going paying mine. I put the thing in there. That's why you think you got those little clips for. When you squeeze the handle, those little things to hold it, boom. I ain't got to hold it.
Yeah, but those don't always work.
When I was in there, get back in my car. I'm looking at the pump. When you hear it say click,
What if
my
it don't
cue.
though?
well, now I'm ass out.
I did.
I'm in trouble.
I did the yesterday when I was out and about. I wanted to put gas in my girl's car, just because she's got the 4-wheel drive vehicle, and so I know that's going to be the vehicle for this week, and so. And I didn't have to do this. I put my credit card in, and I didn't have to stop it at a certain point. But I had just seen a TikTok, you know what I mean, of a dude like literally like all these like it was a not a collage. What do they call it? Where you got a bunch of videos that you cut down into one. Mm-hmm. It was just a video of people at their pumps trying to stop it right in the exact dollar amount. And my ass did 35 on one. No, I just try to do it just because I'm like, when's the last time I did that? Because usually I'm like, especially with technology, it's all credit card stuff. Credit card, boom, till it clicks, I'm done. And I couldn't, man. I was so mad. I was kind of like, yeah, I felt the way about it. I'm like, damn,
It was 35
on one, man. I said, damn.
Yo, have you ever been in a whip though, and that joint is on E? But you like, I can make it. Like, I know my car.
Yeah, it's called my 20s.
I know my car. Right. This mug is
called the first 5 years of my 20s.
The needle was in the orange, but it's barely touching the orange. I'm like, oh, it can go all the way to the back of the orange. I can make it.
Listen, I got one better for you. I figured out, because technology is amazing, when my gas light comes on, I know that I have approximately 42 miles.
Sweet. Your car probably tell you that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't
yeah,
with-
yeah. No,
I'm
y'all,
like,
no,
I'm
y'all
on
be
my way
talking.
home.
No. I'm gonna talk about some shit.
Yeah.
Because y'all always be, y'all want to, y'all be painting this narrative about me,
narrative?
about me.
That you rich.
That bullshit.
That one.
The shit that's gonna get me audited and shit.
Right.
And
That's not a narrative.
no, that's a narrative. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know what you drive and I know what you drive, and y'all know what I drive.
Uh-huh.
That ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China.
It sure does.
I'm 50 years old.
That ain't got
I
nothing
got
to
a
do with the
780 credit score.
price of tea. 780.
I
Golfers clap.
listen.
If y'all can't hear
I
that,
give a fuck
that's
about
golfer
your credit
clap.
score.
My car payment. Want me to tell you what my car payment? What's your car
No,
payment?
don't say what your my car's paid off, but don't tell me what your car.
That's
Good
what I'm
point.
talking about.
Good point.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good point.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about all that.
Good point.
All I'm saying is y'all be trying to paint the picture.
That you rich?
Yeah.
You don't have no bills.
You know what my car doesn't tell me? How long
far you
until
gotta go.
how far I got
Till
to
you
go
die.
until I die?
Hold on.
Like your car tells you when you're gonna die.
Is it paid off?
Your car tells you when you're gonna die. My car goes, "Hey, good luck."
I'm in the orange.
Hey, just to let you know, I'm
Yeah.
I'm
What you
dry.
gonna do?
Listen.
Can I get some? I'm thirsty.
When TJ shit go off, it goes, call AAA. Call AAA. Please call AAA.
Y'all over here riding around in fucking new. I ain't even gonna say what y'all drive. Y'all drive new and new this, which is first of all, now don't Rome. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell the people what you drive because I don't want them running up on you trying to get autographs.
Okay.
Oh,
But
shit.
you have a luxury.
Stop it. I tell you,
And
what
it's
he
paid
drives
off.
is it not luxury? Is it not a luxury vehicle?
And it's paid off.
Hold on.
Did
Rome,
you just
I'ma
hear me say-
Rome, look at me.
Did you just
No,
hear
no,
me
no.
say?
Look at me. Is your car not a luxury vehicle? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But-
Thank you.
but that's- okay.
Is your car, does it not have so much technology that it tells you like when you should put on shorts and a t-shirt?
Yep.
Yes.
It
His
does.
car does it all. Yeah, his car
Yes.
does it all. Make a sandwich.
My
all
car doesn't. My car is that flip phone that
Get
still
you-
has green. It's the letters are still green.
Oh, you got
There's no color.
Bro, you got the grayscale?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what my
green.
shit says. So when I look at my dash, it's in green.
Remember we had the Nextel?
It's
Remember we had
green
the beats?
digital. Yes.
That was the Nextel chirps.
Yeah.
It
No,
was like a
mine's the green. Y'all got the new iPhone 18, and I'm over here with the Nokia 1.
The block.
Yeah.
You got to text. You
I
gotta,
can't even
you
flip
gotta
it.
hit. You got to hit 3.
I
Like
can't
4
even
or
hang
5
up on
times.
somebody. I gotta turn my phone around and go to hang up on somebody.
But this is the
That's how
thing.
my car is.
But this is the thing. Is it paid for?
Boom.
That
Boom.
does not matter.
Rome.
Boom.
Is your vehicle paid for?
It's paid for. Yes, it is.
So you got the luxury boy and it's paid for?
Listen.
And y'all be
first of
talking
all,
about the narrative about me?
Listen.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm shoveling my own snow. Fuck it.
Listen.
Moving on up.
But let's be honest.
I can't afford
You rich.
No, I'm not rich.
Rome-
Stop doing that on this podcast. We got to stop doing this. Just like Rome.
Rome
I
is
am-
rich.
Absolutely not.
I look like I'm rich. I'm not.
You hood rich. That's what that's called. But
Hood rich, yes.
But
I still
but
got payments.
We're not gonna just like Rome. Rome does not like portray himself as a certain person on this podcast,
Because it's not.
and I gotta respect it. So I respect it, and I call it truce. Right here on this camera, I call it truce.
my man.
Okay.
But I mean, it's the truth. When I be talking about you,
What are
though,
you-
I be telling the truth. When you be talking about me, you kind of make it like you kind of blur the lines a little bit. You know.
No.
Okay. I mean, you don't say the
wanna
whole
No,
truth.
no, you
Like, when
don't.
I'm talking
You
about
say you
I'm
don't
telling
want to
the
be
whole
corny.
truth.
You say you don't want to be corny on the
That's true.
pod.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But
Bro.
I can be corny. You know, ain't no wrong
You're
with
as corny as me.
it.
We are nerds.
Absolutely.
Only difference is I embrace it.
I'm still fighting it. I'm still trying to be cool.
Rome corny as fuck.
Yeah, I am corny. It ain't nothing wrong with being corny.
You know what?
And it's
Hey,
okay. We some
It's
corny
okay.
motherfuckers.
You know
Ain't
what
nothing wrong
though?
with
You know, and
I'm old. Like you
Okay.
said, I'm an old head. So.
okay, I got something for y'all. So, because we was talking about what kids do,
Mm-hmm.
snowstorm, nobody goes out. Is that this is real talk now?
Mm-hmm.
Is that because kids are nerds in a good way that they have a bunch of different stuff going on to where they can make money? They don't have to go out and shovel snow.
Good question. You know what?
I'm just saying,
I got something.
technology and nerdiness plays a part in that, right?
I got something on that.
Like if you got a bunch of technology and you're like, I can go viral or I can go shovel snow. What are you doing?
Good point.
I think some kids are like that. They don't need to go out and hustle to make money, right? Because they're making money in other ways.
Good point.
Hell, my grandson is a great example. He's getting trades and money off of stuff that he's already bought on video games, and he's trading it with people and profiting,
Right.
right?
Okay.
That's kind of the now. But I think we've also spoiled our children. That's just my personal opinion. I remember growing up, the equivalent of what I would get for a birthday present compared to now is probably close to the same. You know, when I'm 8 years old, I get a $5 bill. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Bro, during the Prohibition, when you was 8 years old, bro, like $8 could have bought the Arizona Cardinals. Like, what are you talking about? Like you could have bought a NASCAR team.
Damn.
You literally could be sponsoring NASCAR.
He said doing pro.
You got $8 when you was 8? $8 when you was 8?
Bakery.
Bro, a bakery. Like there's sports teams out there that could have been bought. Like
during that
You
time,
and Capone was running together, and you had $8 at 8 years old.
Did I
Like
have money back then?
you was like the new Colorgio, trying to like he had you under his wing.
Yeah, I used
like
to barter and shit.
right, wow. At the speakeasy,
I got two sheeps for your two cows. I got 3 chickens. Let me stop. Man.
this building is 150 years old.
I'm just as old. Let me stop.
So as I was saying,
There you go.
you know, just never mind. I don't really want to talk about.
Well, let me say this.
Actually, I don't even want to talk about. Fuck what you're talking about. One thing is, yes, I used to get $5. I give my grandson, same age, $50. It's about the same shit. But
You're right.
I want to just bring it back.
That's a backspin. If the listeners didn't know, that was a backspin.
Yeah.
He's been working on it.
I've been working on it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, TJ, you are the youngest, so I can understand your thoughts and process on that. Where I'm really disappointed about, and I'm ready to jump the fuck off the podcast, is my partner Rome, who co-signed that shit, is
Adding some shit to
is 1 year younger than me.
Maybe not
Oh,
even a
shots
whole
fired.
year. I might not even be a whole year either. Right. I'm right behind him. But you know, we age gracefully.
But hold on, how did you co-sign that shit? You co-signed that shit quick.
I know. I was wrong.
You know, where's my man Q? I need Q. I need Q up
Talk
in
to
here.
him, Jay.
You know,
Talk
because
to
I'm
him,
gonna
Jay.
tell you, you doing too much. Slow down.
I think we have old fogey syndrome, and what I mean by that is when I was a young man, a kid, my grandparents and my parents, they used to be like, oh, you know, when we was your age, we had to walk, 30 miles to do this, and we had to do all that.
And a foot of snow uphill both ways.
Exactly.
Barefoot?
Exactly. So now, when we look at these kids, we think when we was little, we used to be outside playing football. And the world is different. It ain't like it used to be when we was little. I remember.
I get that.
Yeah, we could get together and go literally across town and play with some kids that we ain't never met before,
yes.
or you know what I mean, and play all day,
It would
ride
be-
our
yeah,
bikes
it would be
back
nothing,
home.
yeah.
Nowadays these kids, they can't really do it. Kids is getting snatched up. You know what I'm saying? Kids is getting what's the traffic?
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck about that.
But I'm gonna say, is it really that much different though, or is it just?
It's just that people know about it now. They know about the snatching up, but it is different. I'm gonna tell you why. This is my opinion and my thesis on it.
Okay.
Is that when everybody's outside, it's really, really hard to snatch some kids up, ain't it?
Yep, sure is.
When everybody's outside, I'm telling you right now.
point.
I'm
Yep.
telling you right now. If you came to Greenwick, just like if you came to Conant or Elmira, I'm talking about two different hoods, Greenwick and then the East Side. If you came to any
Conant
of them two, try to snatch them, you ain't got to worry about no grown folks.
All right.
In my day, run up on 10, 8-year-olds.
Yep, you're right.
And a couple of 10-year-olds and then a 12-year-old.
You're right.
It's gonna be a problem.
You're not making it off that block, Poppy.
Yeah.
Poppy, you no making no more, Papa.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that though too, you know what I mean, as far as the kids being outside and doing things, to me though, man, I really think that builds character and creativeness when you know what? Here's a perfect example. So now you can't get a kid out of his room. Your punishment used to be go to your room.
Yep.
Now you can't get a kid to go out the house and go play.
Yep.
I used to be so mad when the street lights came on.
Yep.
Damn, it's time to go
That's
in.
the new punishment. Go outside.
Yep.
Get out of your
sure
room.
is.
Stop playing your video
Listen,
game. Go outside.
I was watching I don't know if it was on Facebook, it might have been on Twitter, but it was a mom who she had her son, and he couldn't play his video game until he did 10,000 steps. He had to do 10,000 steps a day. Yeah, he had to do 10,000 steps a day.
I like that.
And before he could come in and play, before he can get on his game. And I thought to myself, that's ingenious. That's ingenious.
Like that.
Because them kids want to play them games. And to do 10,000 steps, he going to run, he going to jump, he going to do whatever he got to do to get them 10,000 steps so he can go play them games.
Unless you like Dylan, he gonna take the Fitbit and be like,
Dilly's smart. Yeah, Dilly's smart.
Well, yeah, that's
He'll tie it to the dog or something.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, but my dad tells me this all the time, man. Not all the time. Like every time he calls me, he's like, "Hey, man, when we was," but throughout my life, he always told me that this is how he got fast and knew he was fast. It's because their game was doodle on a stick. They would find a stick and find a pile of dog shit and stick the stick in there, and that's how they played tag. They didn't play tag with just touch or hide go seek. They literally got a shit on a stick, and you better be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest.
Right.
That's for damn sure.
Right.
I was shitty.
Oh Lord.
I wasn't fast.
Like I'm not. I wasn't going. I wasn't going.
I was good. Listen, I was good at hiding. I wasn't fast.
Let me come home with some shit on my clothes. I'm getting a whooping. Man.
That's how you learn to be fast.
Yeah, that's how you learn
to be fast.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It's, my mom was. Unfortunately, she had me when she was young. She was 17 when she had me, so I was a baby when she was a baby. So, growing up in the early '80s and the way we grew up. By me being an only child, you know, them girls want to keep their kids, you know, fresh, you know. So, you know, you go outside, we had play clothes.
Yes.
And we had school clothes, you know. I can do whatever in my play clothes. I come home and them school clothes ain't right. I have a grass stains on my knees.
A grass stain on the used jeans.
A ripped collar on my shirt or anything. Oh, it was done. I was done for.
On the used jeans?
Mm-hmm. You had some used jeans?
I had used jeans.
Yeah, you was bougie.
No, it was hand-me-downs from my sister. No, that's real talk.
My
hand-me-downs.
You talking some talk now. You talking some talk now.
No, it went boy, girl, then me. Like my hand-me-downs was from my sister Deidre.
Yeah, that's real talk.
And the hammer pants with a grass stain on them because I wasn't supposed to be outside.
You had the hammer shoes too?
Yeah, but Deidre was fresh.
So. I bet Deidre was. I bet she looked like she was fresh when she was young.
She been selling dope since she was 5? I'm joking. She does not.
She was 15.
No.
Please don't put my sister out there.
No. But I bet you, I'll tell you this, one thing about my sister, if it was a snowstorm and this was back in the day, her ass would be just sitting there shaking, waiting with a fucking shovel to go out and make some money.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Right. Matter of fact, our sponsor, Mikey Shu, he lives in a house right next door to where one of the houses I grew up once I got older, and who lived there before was Mrs. Ramsey. Mm-hmm. And Mrs. Ramsey had a big-ass yard. Well, Mikey's got a big-ass yard. Sorry, Mikey, I'm putting your business out there. Mikey's got a big-ass yard. And it would take us like a whole day to rake the leaves. But we knew we didn't have to go nowhere else when we needed money. Me and my sister Ashley, we would literally go next door. Ms. Ramsey, and she didn't even like paying us because she knew that we did a shitty job, but she just knew they're not running the streets. So
right. It's all good.
It's all good. We did leaves for a day. Not leaves and then go to the next house, leaves for a day.
But then you was good. I got another one. Can't make this shit up.
I just want to show you something real quick before you say it. I know you're talking about your sister. I know y'all talking about your sister and how gangster she is. I just want to show you this real quick. I just want to show you. Hold on. You'll see in a minute. Who's that? Who's that?
Hell no.
We got to put that on.
Oh yeah. She in there putting in work. She's a grown up putting in work trying to get that hustle on. Wow.
We talking about D.
Listen,
D, that's my dog.
I'm not gonna say how
painting last night.
I'm not gonna say how old I was. All I'm gonna tell you is this: during the time, a half ounce of weed was $30.
Okay.
We were shoveling snow for anywhere from $2 to $5 in a trailer park. Mm-hmm. Me and my cousin. The goal was simple:
get this half ounce.
Get $30.
Get this half ounce.
That's all we need. Cause then we good. We good for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. So Mom, I'm sorry. I know you're gonna see this, Pops. I know you're gonna see this. We would literally hustle, get $30, go to the spot, get a half ounce of weed, and we were done for the whole day. And we would go. I'm not gonna tell you where we were gonna go because you know where it was at. We would go to a spot and we would literally smoke weed all day. And then we would come back, And they were like, oh, you make some money. And we would each have like a couple dollars in our pocket. Yeah, we went all over here. We bought some chips. We did this.
Y'all bought some chips, all right, because y'all had the fucking munchies.
I bet the 50s must have been the shit.
Hey, we went real quick from like trying to tell the kids to go out there and be creative and go shovel snow to stories of, when you shovel that snow, why don't you go ahead and buy Oh, man, speaking of weed, bro, listen.
He said, speaking of weed.
No, for real.
That's a
on the
segue.
way here. On the way here. We was talking about Kroger and all that stuff earlier. I forgot all about this. I passed Herb on the way here.
Man, Herb banging, bro. Herb is banging.
Bro, shout out to our basement dweller. Shout out to Megan. She works over there, Herb. Man, I went past Herb, and it was a full fucking house. They know a storm's coming. Listen, No. I know it's always packed, Rome, but this shit was, I'm talking about, they were parking at the gas station.
They missed the game
across the
up,
street,
bro.
walking across the street.
All these dispensaries.
Crazy.
I think in our town, we have 7. I think right now, is it 7?
All in the township, not in the city.
Yeah, all in the township.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, one was right across the street from the other on Monroe Street. The old right.
Yes,
the,
all of them are like that.
Yeah,
They're
literally right across. So what? Let me stop. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Yeah, so that's been another episode of Beyond the Tracks podcast.
Hey, can we edit that part where I talk about shoveling snow for weed?
No, because remember we told Rome I'm being fair because we told you we're not editing nothing.
That's true.
Didn't we tell you that?
Yeah, but I still kind of edited it anyway. Y'all just didn't know. y'all just didn't see it.
I'm a better person now.
I'm a good editor. We was drinking.
Hey, but
So y'all don't really remember
but what he doesn't understand is that I had the raw one and I'm the one that ended up putting it out. So his edited version that he sent me,
boom,
I didn't actually put that out.
Listen, hold on.
You remember that? Okay,
But
then.
this is the thing too. I do the audio, so when I send out the audio, nothing was edited because I don't edit shit because that shit takes too much time, effort, and energy. So
Well, you know
boom,
what?
There's that.
Like you said, bro, we can be corny. Ain't nothing wrong with being corny.
Well, I'm gonna be corny right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all we gotta wrap up this podcast because that shit's about to start coming, and I need to get home before it all. Bro, I got some motherfucking chips and salsa, and I got some motherfucking ice cream from Highlight. You already know, dog. From Highlight, man. Hey, shout out to them.
Highlight. Highlight. We need
They
a
got
sponsorship.
the best motherfucking salsa, bro.
Y'all live there.
And with the Rojo chips from Southwest Detroit, they sell the Rojo chips
You
there.
told me about it.
Yes.
Can I make it
telling you.
there before?
Yeah, they close at. You might be able to make it. Yeah, they close in like an hour.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, but that's on my way home. You live right there.
For some goodies, I can drive.
Yeah.
And I have an awesome vehicle that will actually guide me there. I don't even have to drive it.
Okay, so real quick before we get out of here,
With that
how about-
spaceship you got, right? Right.
I know I had to drive it to the. Actually, I didn't have to, but I did. I drove it to the 8 Mile launch party at the Detroit Pistons facility. You're gonna hear us reference that all the time. Shout out to 8 Mile. Shout out to Detroit Pistons. We'll do that every show. But anyway, remember we was on the way there, and I was like,
I'm like, where's the stick
hey,
shift?
hold on, because
Where's how you drive this?
I was saying, I was like, what buttons do I push to drive this thing? Was it not a spaceship?
Spaceship, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with you, Mike. All right, so Snowden, number one go-to snack. Boom. Doop, 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 doop.
I'm
doop.
fat, man.
Everything?
Pizza rolls and chicken wings.
Wow. Okay.
He got me.
That's
Oh,
my
that's
That's what I was
number
gonna
one.
say. He said he
What you got?
fat. I'm gonna say I'm black. Chicken wings.
Yeah.
Chicken wings.
You know what's fucked up?
You know black
You know
people
what's fucked up?
are
Chicken
on the
wings, too.
chickens.
I have a deep freezer, man. I went Costco like a few weeks ago, and I have a deep freezer of a bunch of stuff. And you know how you get wings by the 1800 pack there. Oh, I got wings thought out. I'm actually gonna make some crock pot wings.
Black people are fond of chickens.
We like chicken.
We like
We
chickens.
like chicken.
We like chicken.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in, man. This has been another episode of Beyond the Tracks podcast. We got a big storm coming. Everybody out there, please be safe. I hope everybody has what they need. I hope everybody has heat. I hope everybody has a nice, cozy place to finish their duration of this big storm that's coming that hasn't been here since 1901 when Michael was 8. One more time.
Actually, the biggest snowstorm was 1978,
70, yeah.
and I was
Was it
8
78?
years old. 78, and I just turned 8 years old.
Good for you. I was -7. So, you see that? -7. I was -7.
You just still in the-
On the real, we really appreciate. This is our 3rd episode, and I just had to put this out there. We really appreciate This is our third episode in the new studio,
yeah.
in the new year, and I really appreciate all the feedback everybody's been giving us,
Absolutely.
supporting. Seriously, this is what we do this for. Like, we just love talking shit, and we love that y'all like to join us. And like we always used to say back in the day, man, if we drop a gem, we drop a gem. If it's something that you can, or if you're just entertained, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we're here. Hit us up with some ideas, some stuff that the listeners would like to hear about or talk about. You know,
facts.
So yeah, man. Let's just get up out of here, man. Let's have a safe trip home, and let's have a safe snowstorm and zombie apocalypse. I'm your boy TJ. I'm your boy TJ, the mayor.
What's going on? That's your man DJ Big Mike.
And I am Aro.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcaster's favorite podcast, and we out. Peace.
Downtown.